Hello everyone, Hamas28 here, and today we're starting the world of Prominence 2. Now for some reason we spawned very high up in a tree, so we're going to have to navigate our way down. Luckily these trees have quite a lot of leaves, so we could probably just safely get down, no problem. Now I've never done Prominence before, and what do I... Oh, that's what that is. It's just showing the cooldown for the dodge roll. But a couple people had requested it, so I thought I'd give it a go. Let's see our quest book here. Prominence is a mod pack for everyone. The quest book is a feature that provides players with a set of objectives to complete, which is designed to guide them through the mod pack. The objectives range from simple tasks such as gathering resources to more complex ones, like building elaborate structures, exploring new dimensions, and defeating powerful bosses. How to questing. Click me and read my description. The quest book is very important. Yada yada. Find a fruit or vegetable for 2 XP. Alright, sounds easy enough. Here's our map. Lots of big structures. Wonder what's going on with those. We do start with a stone sword, and I've never played this mod pack before, so I'm really not sure what to expect here. I'm wondering if I can dodge roll to break my fall. That's usually something you can kinda do. Lignite coal ore. Ow, why am I on fire? Hot sun lichen, so I'm guessing it's that? But it wants us to find fruit of some kind. Let's see, what is this? Hot sun lichen. I think that just lights me on fire. Let's see, some type of mobs over here. Oh, these are squids. Oh, but fish as well. Let me grab some food. There we go. Oh, it said fruit though. Fruit or crops. Find a fruit or vegetable. Cattail is a vegetable, right? Guess not. Fruit or vegetable. Sugarcane is a vegetable, technically. I think. Oh, Batania's in this mod pack as well. Okay, I guess sugarcane doesn't count. There's flax. It's so funny actually seeing stuff in nature, because I was so used to... I was playing Prominence. I was playing Reclamation for so long. Let's see, lots of darkness, probably from the building. Zombie with a health bar. Cool. This is more of an RPG mod pack. Would it be easier to play in third person? Because in third person I can see the dodge roll, but I'm not sure how well I can do the combat in third person. Let's see, that looks like food over there. What is that? And why can't I swim? Maybe I don't have access to swimming? Guess not. Because I can sprint on the land. Is that a horse, or should I be worried? Carved pumpkin. Oh, this is not good. Okay, I could probably kill this guy, though. I thought it was a villager. Wait, do I take damage from all of these? I thought since they're just called illusioners that only one is real. Okay, I take damage, but they disappear in one hit. Where'd he go? Okay. World of Illusion. What is this? Totem of Illusion. Triggers when taking damage and health falls below your half health. Oh, cool stuff. In combat, 5 seconds. So I'm guessing I can't heal during combat. That's what that means. I'm not sure if I should be worried about that. Bread, cooked salmon, white wool. Okay, should let me heal. I think. Maybe not. Let's see. Level 1. 88 XP to reach the next level. Stats. Trinkets. Don't have any. Quests. Let's see, that's getting started. So I'm assuming I gotta finish this out first. Find a fruit or vegetable. I still have yet to find any fruits or vegetables though. Okay, and that looks like it's completely full of enemies, so it's a good thing I didn't go over there. That looks like a regular villager. Maybe there's some food this way. Lots of bread. Yeah, I can't. There's no... Oh, there we go. So odd. Alright, finally. I went up to this tower, and we were able to locate a potato, along with some pumpkin seeds, a villager hat, some hops. So that completes the quest here. How-to chapters. To open the quest chapter screen, yep, I know how to do that. The basics, rarities, and reforging. Obtain an anvil. All tools have a random rarity. This will affect their stats. To improve the rarity, you can reforge tools using the second tab in the anvil. You will require a tool-specific material and one of the 3 ores to successfully change the rarity. Check out Reforging for more. Let's see, this is for parties, for multiplayer, claiming chunks, progression, leveling up. A core aspect of your player progression is leveling, displayed at the top left of your inventory. It grows with combat experience, such as fighting enemies or defeating bosses. It allows you to scale up enemies to your level, and serves as a progression requirement to fight certain bosses. Each level, you get an increase in maximum health. For some boss fights, it's an essential part to be on their required level. The boss quest will show on its description the recommended level if they do have one. Player level is different level than the experience level from your hotbar. Talents. The talent tree, along with leveling, is the most important method of player progression in Prominence. As with it, you can increase your stats and unlock new abilities. It is directly tied to leveling, as you will receive a talent point every 2 levels. You can open it by pressing N. To reset it, you can use a knowledge scroll. This item will get consumed upon use, and your talent points will get refunded. Level limits. The maximum level you can reach is tied to your campaign progression. If you're stuck at a level and you cannot go up, then you haven't unlocked the next level. 1 through 10 is by default, 11 through 50 unlocked by defeating the first boss of the Void Invasions campaign, 51 to 65 is unlocked by starting the Hysturian era campaign, and level 65 is the current era. Okay, cool stuff. How to craft a chest. Craft a chest. Okay, so it's just crafting a chest. It made it seem like there was something specific I had to do. Teleporting. The easiest way to teleport between locations is to use waystones. They generate naturally in villages and are also craftable. And then storage, you can make a backpack. So we're going to need some stone. I mean, we can live here for a while. It has a furnace, has a crafting table, and has a bed. Along with some torches, and it's right next to this giant temple, which is really cool. Let's go ahead and grab some materials. Alright, the wood is gathered. Luckily, this mod pack does have the, that one... Are these different? Oh, so twigs can turn into sticks, okay. Has the mod pack where you can actually just break the bottom block. Make a pickaxe as well. And then it wants us to make a chest. Epic wooden pickaxe, plus 20% durability and plus 5% speed. Okay, chest is crafted. Oh, there's no button up here, so I'm gonna have to use the quest book. Blank chest upgrade, gold ingot, backpack tank. Upgrading your inventory. To equip a backpack, click the equip icon. Blank upgrade. Once a backpack is equipped, you can open it by pressing B. They can be upgraded through special tiers. Backpacks can be upgraded. Backpacks with special benefits can be found in loot chests. To see all backpack variants, search at Traveler in the REI search bar. You can search this bar in the bottom. Can I craft it? Standard Harbinger. Looks cool. Leather, a sleeping bag, and a chest. Do I have that stuff? I'm missing string and some leather and a bed or backpack. Well, for now, we can put this chest down and then dump some stuff in it. Why did it give me a backpack tank? I'm guessing it's just for upgrading the backpack. White wool, saddle, that stuff, rotten flesh, pumpkin seed, potato, logs, that stuff. That we should be good to go. And then, let's see, once we find a waystone, we unlock this, so we're going to need to go exploring a bit more. I probably want to avoid these like really big buildings, but I could probably check out the smaller ones. And then I'm sure at some point... the game is a little too quiet. Let me see if I can turn it up. Let's try 30%. Spring day 2. Let's check out over here. Are bears hostile mobs? A mama bear is definitely a hostile mob. Looks like there's another illusioner over here, or just a pillager of some kind. See, pumpkin, another bear. Maybe they'll leave me alone. So yeah. See if we could take out this guy over here. It is an illusioner. Where'd he go? Cool, I can get string in here. He's outside. Okay, this is gonna be a little annoying. I have to get used to combat not being able to heal. Because if I can't heal... Well, I can eat the bread, actually. So maybe I can heal in combat? Okay, I can. I just didn't have the hunger. Where is he? Oh, this is annoying. I gotta get used to using the dodge roll feature. Oh, there's the rule. I swapped my items? How do I unswap it? F, there we go. Okay. Dang it. Okay, I probably shouldn't fight the illusioners. They're really strong. But now they have my stuff, which is a little annoying. But I think I could just run by and grab it. Shouldn't be a problem. Let's see. I should probably start this like regular Minecraft and get some armor before I start fighting some guys just with a sword and shield. Especially because the illusioners seem pretty strong. Iron ore, cool. Blackstone. Yeah, once I have some iron armor, I think I should be fine to fight most things. Grave, you're in danger. Nope, he's still here. I'm gonna grab that string and then bail out. I would like to make a backpack. Let's see, this is his house. Potion of night vision, pretty cool. I'm gonna take that. Water bottles. Maybe we can find something useful. Legendary bow, power 1, crit chance, speed, and ranged attack damage. That's pretty cool. A bundle, along with potion of invisibility and night vision. Cool stuff. I'm gonna take that bed as well. Leather, emerald, painting, string and leather. Some books, probably don't need that. Grab the rest of this for some string. Steal the bed. Let's see. Empty furnace. Nothing else in here. Alright, let's leave. Where's our bed? It's over here. Yeah, there it is. Always good to make it pretty easy to see. Hi! Uh-oh. They're not friendly. I thought you were friendly. And then their eyes turned evil. Oh wait, I have the bow. Oh, the zombie. Okay, let me just keep running. See, the bear is still chasing me from what it seems. Okay, got the bear. And that's, oh, that's a pillager. I just couldn't tell. That's what he looked like. Okay, let me head up here. Yeah, we're definitely going to need some armor, and I definitely need to turn up the sound. I turned everything down preemptively because it's always too loud, but now I think I turned it way too down. Alright, so let's delve into some caves and see if we can get some ores. Should be a good start. We're going to need a lot of iron to make a suit, but then we should be good. And I always find it... Tiny sweet berry bushes. I always find it funny when mod packs like these have... What's the word? Copper ore. Cool. Have tech mods in them. Because it just feels so out of place. It's like, oh... Why did I look like that? Ooh, looks like a cave down here. Feels like, oh, you're playing a mod pack that's like centered on this RPG, but there's also applied energistics. And with that, there's tons of ores. And when does coal look like that? Let's see, what is this? Tin, lignite coal, regular coal. Our epic wooden pickaxe is still slower than an iron pick. But hey, can't complain about getting coal. Well, I gathered quite a lot of copper, but not much else. And then coming out, I got bodied by an illusioner. So let's take a look at the combat and gearing tab. How do stats work? Stats, also known as attributes, are a series of numbers associated to your character which allow other things to scale from. So, for example, haste defines how fast you attack, while health defines how much health you have. Okay, obviously. Stats are a core part of your gear. It's important that you understand what stats you need and which you don't depending on how you want to build yourself. Core stats are the stats that everyone uses to an extent, either because you already have a default amount like health, or because any piece of gear will give the stat like haste and armor. Physical damage increases the amount of damage your swings and punches deal, the main stat for melee builds as it increases the damage you deal and scales with anything that deals physical damage. Armor reduces the incoming physical damage. It's obtained from armor pieces, but enemies and bosses also have an armor amount by default. Armor toughness reduces the incoming physical damage at a higher range. It's more effective on high damage hits, hence why it's known as the anti-one-shot stat. Move speed increases how fast you move. Health and stamina decreases the amount of energy hunger you lose passively. Okay. Haste increases your physical attack speed. Ranged and magic stats, various stats that are designed for ranged options. Elemental powers are the third strongest to exist, also known as tertiary. Obtain runes. Spell, crit, and haste. Cool. Range damage and draw speed. Oh, so get any bow. So I did that. Primordial powers, the second strongest. Healing rune and a soul rune. Decaying powers are the power of death. Cool. Hybrid stats are either a mix of two stats or a stat that applies globally. New combat mechanics. Weapons. Each weapon has its own attack animation and time. Consecutive attacks perform combos. You can hold the attack button to keep attacking continuously. All shields have a new mechanic. Bashing attack while blocking to perform a shield bash. This will stun the target for 1 second unless it's a boss. How do I know what gear to get? The following guides will direct you what to look for depending on the specific build types. These are not fully fleshed out. They're just guides for what to follow depending on your gameplay. The difficulty shown applies to both how hard it is to play and how hard it is to make the build, although gameplay difficulty takes priority. How do tiers work? Starting gear is the overworld, early game is post-nether, mid-game is post-end, late to end game is post-artifacts, tier 5 is unknown. This part of the questline can get complex. To learn about getting skill books, please read the spellcasting questline. For full guides on specific builds, check the wiki. Bow, wand, wizard staff, flute. Does it matter which one I pick here? I hope not. Let's grab the flute. That sounds funny. Healing runes. Iron kite shield. That sounds cool. Oh, enchantments. Enchantments are a core part of your gear. They heavily increase the efficiency of your gear. Okay, that's just standard Minecraft. Okay, so the flute is a bard. So that's a bard build, medium heart. There's supports. I'm playing by myself, so I probably don't want to play a support class. Protector, healer, mage, rogue, ranger, and warrior. Difficulty easy, medium, hard. Warriors are melee builds that swing slow but hard. They are the definition of a burst class, as although they swing slow, their damage will be high, just not as consistent as a DPS build. Protector is a tank class. They support. Protectors are supports, so they're support. Let's see. Ranger, range medium. Rogue, melee builds that focus on attacking fast. So I'd probably do the warrior build then. Warrior helmet. I'm assuming I have to find these. Diamond axe. Yeah, so I'm assuming I probably have to unlock tier 2 guide. That's the reward for completing that. Okay, let's see. Unlocking abilities. The spellbinding table is the source of creation of tier 1 spellbooks. It also allows you to attach spells to all spellbooks regardless of their tier. Spellbinding table. Berserking Path, Holy Healer. Cool. Then the campaign. I believe this is, yeah, this is the first one. Which I'm assuming is from the Nether, based on the fire. Okay, but in the meantime, we still have to get basic gear. And what did it say? It said warrior, right? Warrior. Oh, you can just craft this with iron and leather. Interesting. So we do need to get some iron so we can build our armor, because right now with 0 armor, I'm getting destroyed by illusionists. We could also look for a village, but I haven't seen one yet. Bioshroom Caves. It's funny, we can see into the caves because we're in a cave, technically. But I guess we're gonna need some iron before we do anything, so I'm gonna have to continue caving in the meantime. Iron Kite Shield. Parry. Well, this is in the offhand. Press right alt, that's so far away, to attempt a parry to posture break an opponent that tries to damage you. That is so far away. I'm gonna have to rebind that because I cannot hit right alt. Maybe left alt? But we're gonna need a better cave because this cave didn't have any iron in it. Let's see. We could grab our stuff and continue searching. Maybe if I go down, there's gonna be less illusionists. What is that? I wish zooming in actually was useful, but I guess not. So, we're gonna have to look for a source of iron. Alright, so I found quite the big cave here, so I'm hoping that I can find a lot of iron. I'm seeing tons of stuff that isn't iron, which is a little annoying. But with a cave of this size, we should be able to get quite a lot. We're sitting at 19 raw iron. We're gonna need at least half a stack to craft everything. Grab some more here and there. We did level up as well. As you can see, where does this show my level? Oh, there we go, level 2. Just because we've been fighting a lot. There we go, some more iron. It was annoying. I had to walk all the way over here just to find a large enough cave. Blue knights. Mostly because there's a bunch of other ore. I don't know if I'm going to need it or not. So I'm just kind of ignoring it for now. There are tech mods in this mod pack, but they said they're optional. They're just useful to set up later, like auto crafting and stuff like that. Lignite coal, but this is all stuff I haven't used before, so I'm not sure. And I'm reading stuff like Bewitchment, and I'm thinking, is that related to the Witchery mod? Squids, that's water. What is that thing? Oh, it's just a spider. Some... Okay. Ah! disgusting little spiderling. What is that? And why did it explode? Well, hopefully I don't die down here. That would be very sad. After I spent all this time to get the iron. But with this vein, we should have enough iron for everything. I left the leather back at the tower, so I'm gonna have to get back over there. But okay, this is I'm gonna have to leave the cave. This is entirely unhelpful. Ooh, some more iron. Then we're gonna need some more coal as well. But we should be all set now to craft the warrior gear and hopefully actually start being able to tank some hits. Because right now combat is pretty tough. Because I'm used to... what's the word? I'm used to being able to pull up the shield really fast. But you can't quite do that in this pack because of the new combat mechanics, which makes blocking a little bit more difficult. If I can master the parry mechanic, I think that would make it a lot stronger, because if I can stun enemies for a second, that means I can kill them a lot quicker. A lot of ores down here. Bauxite, sulfur crystals, lava, zombie. I've also noticed enemies have pretty big ranges in terms of drawing aggro. Rare lights, twigs. Not seeing... oh, there's iron over there. Grab this granite. Taking the granite for granite. So, we're gonna grab this iron, and I think we should be good for now. Hopefully no skeletons over here. That would be bad. Ah, perfect. Grab this. Oh, that's water. Oh, there's that zombie I saw earlier. Let me just grab this stuff and we'll be on our way. Oh, there's a lot here too. Nice. Okay, that should be a good enough amount of iron for now. How much we're at? 47. Crafting the gear uses some leather, so we don't need that much iron as opposed to vanilla. But for now, we're gonna have to get out of here and fight our way out. Let's see. What was that creature that caused the explosion? I think it was over here. Not seeing it anymore though, because I saw it like over there. But the exit to the cave should be this way as long as we follow the torches. I think it's that way. Let's see. Although that looks like... yeah, that looks like a way out as well. I didn't come in this way though. So yeah, this is a very nicely sized cave. Really deep. Good access to resources. What are those banner looking things on the map? What are those? Are those creepers? Are they supposed to be creepers? Guess we're gonna find out. Oh, they're ducks. What is that? Kinda looks like a village. Awesome, it is a village. We can find a waystone over here and then teleport back to our base. Wait, we don't have a waystone at our base, so no we can't. But this is safer than being out at night. We could probably crash here, and they probably have a crafting and smithery as well. Along with a bunch of loot. Let's see. Emerald. What is outside? Oh, it sounds like a rabbit. Oh, it's so cute. It's a little aquarium. Spruce beehive. What is this? I guess it's a greenhouse. Another chest. Ah, perfect. We'll crash in here. Oh, right. We need the leather, though. The leather's what I need. Smithing template. Ice skate upgrade. Applies to fur and fur padded boots. Interesting. Beetroot. Probably don't need that. Nothing in here. Let's continue looking through the village. Maybe they have something we can trade with. Dimension of bees await. Boldly approach a beehive or bee nest. Check out the Bumble Zones advancement tab for everything on the mod. How to enter and exit dimension, what the progression is, and how to play. Trade rotten flesh for emeralds. 1 emerald for dust. He's a cleric. Let's see, there should be a waypoint here somewhere. Dandelion and buttercups. There's the iron golem. Barrel, wheat seeds. Diesme, a dozen. Yeah, there should be one around here. We'll take the food. You need a bowl to eat this. A basket. That's an AE2 meteor, right? I'm gonna ignore it for now. We don't need to get started on AE2. Let's see, candles, glowstone. An alchemist's table. But where is the waypoint? Usually the waypoint is in the middle. Where it has its own little... Ooh, something big generated, because I just lagged for a second. Yeah, usually it's in the middle. I will grab free stuff, though. Your house is broken. Snowshoes. Allows the wearer to walk on powdered snow. Makes ice less slippery. Cool. We'll take that. Bread, more coal. But I just want to see the waypoint, which I don't see. Big farm. Iron golem. Yeah, not seeing a waypoint. See if we can get down. Ow! Why are these everywhere, and why do they light you on fire? More chests. Yeah, there should be a waypoint. But I'm not seeing one, which is really annoying. We're gonna have to run all the way back home. What is this setup? Carved pumpkin. Some kind of weird relief sculpture. Another aquarium. Nautilus shell. What is that? Is that a liquid or a solid? But regardless, we're gonna have to head back to our base. But it is cool that we stumbled upon an AE2 meteor, so I can come back here at any time to harvest that. Some bees. Yeah, this is AE2. Maybe we'll see some iron out here. No, it usually overwrites whatever's in the way. Interesting spawn though, because the way the meteors spawn is it generates the world first, and then it generates the meteors on top of the world. But okay, no waste stone, which kind of sucks. That means we're gonna have to walk all the way back. Luckily, we're not too far. Our little hovel's over here, and this is right here, so it's pretty close by. So let's make our armor set back at the base, and then we'll come back to explore the rest of it and see what else we can do. Alright, made it back to the base. Let's smelt our iron here. Oh, that's charcoal. Swap that. See, let's dump some stuff. We don't need that anymore. Salt. Gunpowder. Doubles MI steam machine speed for 2 minutes. Random stuff from mods I didn't use. And I forgot I had my backpack, so I could probably have used that. Flute, oak planks. So let's see. For the warrior set, we're going to need 4, 3, 5, and 2. So we should have more than enough. Corrupted crossbow. Nether stars. Huh, cool stuff. There's lots of really interesting stuff here. Wolf hood. Warrior chestplate. Warrior chestplate. What's the difference here? Leather cap. Well, this one gives 165. Armor physical damage. Up to 20% damage with axes when injured. Immersive armors. But just going off the quest book, we need to do this one here. Rogues and Warriors RPG series. Warrior Codex. This one's the optional quest. Slot spellbook. And then, why does it want a diamond axe specifically? I guess axes, I think, do more damage than swords. They're just slower. Could be wrong there. But anyways, let's start grabbing this. We're gonna need our string and our leather. Let's go ahead and craft the helmet, then the chest plate, then our leggings. Then we're gonna need one more iron to craft our boots. And it looks like we got a little unlucky with just common. Minus 50% durability. Okay, that one's really unlucky. That's half as good. Can I re-roll these? I think you can re-roll it with the Potion of Strength, plus 3 damage. Unlock Guide to Tier 2. Berserker's Path or the Death Knight, that's Tier 2. We're still in Tier 1, so we don't really have to worry about it too much. And then Reforging. What is Reforging? When crafting or obtaining tools and armors or weapons, you'll notice they have a quality that ranges from common to mythic. Reforging is an essential part of your progression because it allows you to change the rarity your item has. To do so, you can find the Reforging tab in the anvil. You need the base material, the item to reforge, and the reforged material. The base material is related directly to the item you want to reforge. For example, a holy wand would require a gold ingot. The base item is the item you want to reforge, that you want to change the rarity. The reforged material will decide what quality your item will be reforged to. There are 3 tiers of materials which you can see in the next quest of this quest line. It's not all about grinding. You can increase chances on higher qualities with your luck. Items that give luck passively, luck potions, trinkets, wine, get them all. Limestone is common, uncommon, rare, and epic. Pyrite is uncommon to legendary, and then galena is rare to mythic. Interesting. And then we need an anvil for that. We should have enough iron, actually. 9 times 3, 27, 24. Nine times 3 is 27, 31. Yeah, so we'll have enough iron to craft it. But then we need limestone. Found in the overworld, obtainable by stone cutting a limestone block, or a diorite block for 1 piece. 1 piece, you say? Don't remember seeing limestone though. Tierify. So we're gonna have to locate some of that, but then we can redo our armor here. But now that we have this, we have, let's see, a lot more armor, and it increases our physical damage. Why does the boots look... I'm guessing this one rolled low on the armor. Yeah, -1. So if I look up warrior, +1, 4. But this one has a -1 on it. So I'm guessing it just rolled badly. This one rolled okay. We lost speed, but it increases durability, which is pretty cool. So we're gonna leave that. Don't need this anymore. Still have a lot of food. Potion of Strength. Potions are good to be saved for boss fights. And then let's see. I want to see... Oh, so the Berserker's Path is still Tier 1. Difficulty easy. Warriors are melee builds that swing slow but hard. Oh, that's the exact same thing. Berserkers, knockback resistant, physical damage. Gotcha. Death Knight Tier 2. Warriors who fell into Death's Call. They can be high attack speed DPS focused, Frost, or burst and AoE focused, Unholy. Their main weapons are rune blades, as they provide all 3 Death Knight powers. Who's the third? The third Death Knight type is Blood. It's a tank class, which is why it's not included in this path. Cool stuff. Might just go down Berserker for now, because it seems cheaper. Berserker helmet. Why can't I see Berserker? Do I have to find it? Well, it should still show up. Wonder why it's not there. Unless I'm spelling it wrong, maybe? Oh, Berserker. There we go. And then it has the netherite version. And then this one... Okay, so this is more post nether, because I need netherite scrap, goat horns, and chains. Although, if this takes netherite scrap, does this one just take netherite? Okay, it does. So you just upgrade that one. Okay, interesting. Okay, so we should have just enough here. We're gonna need 3 of these. Then 1 more iron, there we go, to make our anvil. Reforging quest completed. And it gives us the limestone chunk and the leather. That's useful. So now we can reforge. It gives us that. Where do you get pyrite? The second tier. It's found in the nether. Gotcha. So now if we take... Which one was bad? These 2. Take these. Reforge the gear. That goes in there. And then we need iron. 1, 2, 3. Okay, reforge. It got worse. Let's try one more time. Alright, nice. Now let's change this one. Better. And it got worse. Okay, let's grab this. 1, 2, 3. Okay, better. Wonder if you... Yeah, here we go. Stats. Hide unchanged. Alright, so endurance is the same, but our damage has gone up by 16%. Why does our boots still show -1? +1, -1. We're essentially getting 0 armor from this. Which is odd. Oh, because it doesn't have any armor on it. Well, getting 1 max health is almost the same as armor, and then our max health has increased by 11. Pretty cool stuff. So I think now we can actually fight stuff without getting absolutely demolished. But I wonder what else we can get. We could also reforge our sword. Oh, that probably contributes. The -1 luck is probably not that good for us. So let's see. Unlocking abilities. The spellbinding table. You need polished diorite, a gold ingot, book, and amethyst shard. Okay, it shouldn't be too hard. Usually finding amethyst is pretty annoying, but because of how this minimap works, if I go underground, I should be able to see it pretty easily. Let's see, we do need a better base of operations though, as we're gonna need... Wow, that place is completely filled. As we're gonna need a lot more room. This setup is a little small. Maybe we should move down to the villagers? Might be a good idea, because then we could just steal one of their houses. What is that? There's also a lot of stuff over there, including the item. There's also the plains here. The plains would give us a lot of room to build, along with the big cave was over here too. Lots of good things about being over there. Check out the Bumble Zone. I wonder what that is. I was about to end the episode. Let me read the Bumble Zone first. There's a whole lot in here. The Bumble Zone mod. Boldly approach a beehive or bee nest. Enter the Bumble Zone dimension by being forced into a beehive or nest by a piston. Or throw an ender pearl at it. Interesting. I've never heard of that mod before, so I'm very intrigued by what that means. But regardless, it's funny. I'm trying to do the thing, you know, where I hit F5 and do that, but I can't do... There we go. They use the same one, so I have to physically turn around like this. So, anyways, I'm your host, Hamas28, and I'll see you guys next time.